Personal selling presentation by Rakshita S. MCom previous MPM Government First Grade College Karkala, Mangalore University. First, let us know the meaning of personal selling. Personal selling is where business use people to sell the product after meeting face to face with the customers. The seller promote the product through their attitude, appearance and specialist product knowledge. In personal selling, the salesperson meets a potential buyer face to face with the aim of selling the product or service. They aim to inform and encourage the customers to buy or at least trial the product. Example for personal selling. Personal selling is applied in case of high price product such as car, office equipments, perfume, cosmetics, etc. Definition of personal selling. According to Philip Kotler, personal selling is of personal or local presentation by the firm's sales force for the motive of making sales and building customer relations. According to W.J. Stanton, personal selling involves individual personal communication in contrast to mass relatively impersonal communication of sales promotion, advertising, and other promotional tools, as compared to other promotional tools such as sales promotion and advertisement, which are impersonal communication. But personal selling is involve personal communication between the buyer and seller, and thereby the seller inform the customer about the product and make the customer purchase the product. Then let us know the objectives of personal selling. Objectives are broadly classified into quantitative objectives and qualitative objectives. Quantitative objectives are the short-term objectives of the firm to obtain sales volume in way that contribute to the profit objectives. To keep personal selling expenses with certain limits. To obtain some number of new accounts of given type. To secure and retain a certain share of the market. To secure a given percentage of the certain accounts of the business. Then let us know the qualitative objectives. Qualitative objectives are the long-term or permanent objectives of the firm. To search out and obtain the new customers, that is to create the new customers. To serve the existing accounts, that is to maintain the contact with the existing customers and getting orders from them. To keep the customers informed on changes in the product line and other aspects of marketing strategy. To assist the customers in selling the product line. To do the entire selling job. To secure and maintain customer cooperation in stocking and promoting the product line. Product line means a group of the product. To provide technical advice and assistance to the customers. To provide advice and assistance to the middlemen on various management problems. To collect and report market information of interest and use to company management. To assist with the training of the middlemen's sales personnel. These are the objectives of personal selling. Then let we know the importance of personal selling. In introductory stage of a product, when the product is newly introduced to the market, it is better to go for personal selling as it involves personal communication between the buyer and seller. The seller is able to inform the customer in detail about the product. When the product unit value is high, when the value of the product is high, the seller may go for personal selling. When the product require a demonstration, when the product require demonstration on the part of the seller. The seller may go for personal selling to fit the needs of the buyers. When the company do not go for advertisement, when company do not go for advertisement, it may go for personal selling. Then let me know the merits of personal selling. Pinpoint prospects. Before going to the field, each and every potential customer is identified and sales effort are directed towards the customer. Before going for personal selling, the potential customer is identified and to that customers the personal selling is applied. Meeting objections. As there is face to face interaction, the queries objections of the prospects are solved immediately and discontentions can be removed under personal selling. Demonstration. In personal selling, there is a close encounter of the product with the prospects. The prospects can see, ask questions if any, sometimes even use the product before taking any decision. Time coordination. The seller here make arrangement in such a way as when buyer is ready to purchase the seller visit the buyer and it saves the time of the buyer. Under personal selling, the seller come to the buyer and sell his product. So it reduces the time involved in purchasing on part of the buyer. Provide social drive. In personal selling, a social relationship is maintained between the target customer and the seller. Limitations of personal selling. The limitations of personal selling are as follows. High cost. Personal selling is very costly affair. The cost or customer visit is much more than any promotional mix element. That is, personal selling is a costly affair as it involves cost of visiting the customers and training to the middleman as well. Difficulty in reaching at right time. Sometimes it becomes difficult for the salesman to reach at the right time to the prospects when he is in a position to take a decision. So it is difficult to reach the customers at correct time in some cases. Lack of good salesmen. It is a great problem, especially in India. Because of it, the potential of the market is not completely grabbed, leading to extra cost. As personal selling involves extra cost, and in India, no one want to become salesman. So, these are the limitations of personal selling. Thank you for watching my presentation.